Okay, hi everyone. This is Safraz Khan, and today we're going to talk about a very interesting subject: is two things that will destroy you with network marketing. And this is something which I've lately got a lot of understanding. A lot of people basically don't want to take the advantages of this business, and they just want to, keep dealing the whole process, and that is where they pay a big price for it. So the thing is, the hardest thing is to control your thoughts. You basically have to keep a track of the thoughts what you're basically going through. There are millions, and a person goes through 100 of thought process on a daily basis. And if you're basically, your mind is, you're still sleeping, you're not waking up to how to take control of your life, these thoughts can take over you and you can completely get destroyed. So you need to stay focused. And I think you need to basically understand what you really want to look at in the future for this business, right? So, this business is like, today I just sent out a message to my team that this is like a game of boomerang. So, like, you throw our thoughts, our deeds, our words, whatever you would put in the market, that all returns to us sooner or later, and with an astonishing speed. Like, we do not know what we do today is something which is going to come back to us. Okay, and there is no, you can't kind of avoid that. So whatever you give, you're going to get that back, right? So life is basically, it's basically going to be a real testing at all times for you. So the whole thing about this whole idea, what we're talking about today is, why are we not growing? Why are we not being productive with the business? Why are we basically failing out with commitments? So there are certain principles what we need to understand, and there are certain things we need to analyze, and we have to understand what are we doing wrong. So what happens is, if you're being lazy, you're definitely going to always see poverty, as I said today, right? Because lazy people don't do any efforts, and that's the reason they don't make any great, kind of returns over their life. Same thing, if you're a person who's responsible, he's definitely going to be not going to take responsibility. He's not going to basically show 100% to the character of this business, and he's always going to be he's always going to be someone who's not going to be 100% productive with the business. Thirdly, are the people who are selfish, okay, who don't think like a team, who don't think about getting together as, grouping up with people and working with a, proper setup. Those people are always going to see loneliness. So this kind of system which we are running right now is, we need to understand, are we basically working on these parameters? And if we are working on this parameters, I think then there is something you need to really work and you have to improvise on. Because see, I found that the fulfillment of engaging into, something which is positive activity, and you're basically being engaging all the time, you're being generous with your commitment, the process of creating new things at all times, this is something which is going to pay you big time. So I found that the whole thing is about you. It's all about your engagement, right? It's all about the positive approach what we have. So the significant thing is, what, in the market, if you see, we have a lot of consumers, right? So we don't have people who are contributors to the market, who really want to take charge in life and want to contribute into their life. So are you want to be a consumer all your life, or you want to be a contributor and start, making a real significant change into your life? If that is something what you're looking forward for, then I think so seriously, there is something what you need to be, thinking about yourself. So what happens is, a lot of people start taking things for granted, and they start complaining that this is it, I can't do this. A lot of people are not having confidence, they don't want to work hard, they don't want to take actions, they don't want to become a problem solver in the market. So if they don't take things seriously, there is something what the future will not witness about these people's contribution to the market. So today, if I am doing something, today I know what the future business is. Today I know what is a commitment I require to put into the business. And I'm seriously clear about my intention. I'm clear about solving the problem of the world. I'm clear about, putting my team into the right spirit and energy. So these things are going to excite me. And this is where I'm going to create a kind of a significant improvement in my life. So my friends, today I sent out a message that, do you really want to be that kind of a problem solver? And if you can be that one person, you're definitely, I can dare you, you can really change a lot of things into your life. But before that, you need to understand that a lot of people are not able to do a major contribution to this business, because this is where the dangerous understanding of, your, people have two types of mindset. And that's the reason why they're not growing into this business. And the first and the number one mindset, what I see is, like, every action has its pleasure and it has its price, right? So if you see, the number one thing in our business is, low esteem, low self-esteem. This is something which I've been always telling my team. This is a very dangerous, and when we belittle ourselves, when that is a time when we start thinking that things are impossible, we start losing confidence. That is a time we start, we come to a very low point, and that's the time we start accepting defeats. The time when you start accepting defeats, this is the thing where you need to really put up yourself up. This is a warning sign, because after this you're going to be run down by this attitude. So what you need to do is you need to really understand is, why am I not taking the responsibility? Like, for instance, I'll give a very good example: network marketing. When there are new distributors who are joining the business, right? And that is a time when we want our distributors to go and take the responsibility. Like today we are doing Zoom calls, we are doing videos, we are doing so much of other things. So it's not only that Sarfraz Khan can do it, or Dalibuk can do it, or Aditya can do it. No, that's not the thing. It is about each and every one. We are here to create leaders. We are here to create a legacy. We are here to create a duplication. And if the duplication has to happen, you have to start taking responsibility. When you tell you guys, okay, we have to take a Zoom, there's a team meeting, you'll have to basically come in. You'll have to be a part of that institution. You'll have to be a part of responsibility, and you'll have to start talking to people. We all do mistakes. There's nothing to fear. We all may have, we are not 100% right with everything every time. So it's not that have the fear of rejection, or people may know, oh, what they may say about me. If I may say this wrong, I might say that wrong. No, that's not the thing. It's all about getting yourself into it. That is the most important part of it. Our leadership is, and that is where your self-esteem is going to get more confidence when you break that defeat of, that rejection of your mindset, that this is not what I am able to do. So I want you guys to really think about it, that why are you holding yourself back with this? Why are you seeing yourself? You have to start, how is it like, it's like falling in love with this beautiful business. It's about, this will make you happy when you start contributing to the kind of, defeats what you had in your mind, your rejections, your fears. And the deeper you love yourself about this business, the deeper you get into engagement with this business, the better you're going to grow and the better you're going to become. So I'm telling you guys, let's take this. Let's not even start rejecting ourselves even before getting started into the business, because I'm seeing a lot of people, when I start giving them responsibilities, they just want to just want to go off. That's not the right thing. Here we want leaders, we want quality people, we want people who can really duplicate the same thing. The faster you can duplicate and you can start doing the same thing, you're going to be faster growing into the business. This is the basic requirement. So why are you even thinking about yourself that this is not about you? This is about you. This is about your duplication. This is about leverage. This is about, getting more people into the business and making them do the same thing what you and me are doing. That is what we are failing right now to do. That is the reason we will not be seeing growth if we don't put this into practice, guys. So this is my real thing. This is where we will be destroyed. This is something which can really get us down to the business. The second thing what I've been seeing in leadership is, a lot of people come with arrogance. So there is a very thin line between arrogance and confidence. This is what I tell my team. It's very fine. Arrogance is, that will close you more doors than they open, because a lot of people don't want to work with these kind of people. The people who really stink with arrogance, people who have these people, they kill their curiosity, they kill their passion, they are a roadblock to the highway of wisdom. So finally, I've been telling you guys, don't get into that kingdom where you're getting a crown without basically an appreciation, because that is something which is of no good to you. So it is, I've been telling repeatedly, it's mostly an illness, and this is a negative mindset. And I've seen people, and it's been proven again and again. It's not me who will tell. If you work on this mindset, people think they're convinced with this kind of sick thought process, and they think that this process is a good experience. They think that this is not something which is, arrogant. This is only confidence what we have. But I'll tell you guys, there are a lot of people, there are a lot of leaders, they're living in this passion of this, thinking that this is confidence, but that's wrong. They are living into a dilemma. They're living into a sickness of, disease, which is arrogance, and which is negative mindset with a lot of arrogance. And when you have arrogance, you're not ready to listen. Your glass is full. You're going to overflow with whatever people are going to teach you. And that's where people have seen failures. Their mind is consistently, not working on the positive, they're working on the negative part of it, and there is no healthy nourishment, and there is no balance into the business, there's no balance into the team. So these kind of mindsets are completely destroying the business. So make sure that you come into the positive thoughts or process. No one is here to defeat you, no one is here to take anything from you. We are a team, we are a family, we are here to work together. And it's very important, guys. A real person doesn't have to throw dirt, to get importance Okay, it is all about helping people, encouraging people, and it's all about a team. Everybody's working in a team. Like today, I have this Team Eagles leadership, which we all working for a common goal that we all grow together. By supporting each another, by helping the team grow, we all are organically going to source a real growth of success with our business. So that is where we are missing out right now. I think I've been explaining people again and again and again and again about this process, because I'm really finding if these two mindsets don't get out of this in these thought processes, if we don't improvise on these negative and these self kind of pity kind of stuff, if we don't just throw away these attitudes, we are going to really see a major drawback into our growth of success. So I think we need to transform our leadership, our skills. We have to get our capabilities in place. We need to harness it into the real growth. And I think learning the right culture in network marketing is something the most important ingredient into our business, which has helped not only people who are organically been sitting on top rankers today. People have gone to 420, 500,000 US dollars. These guys follow this principle, and they are so scared about this two attitude because they have seen disaster of people who carry these attitudes in network marketing. So if you have any of these attitudes in your mindset, in your approach, in your business thought process, this is not going to do good. It's just going to do bad and just going to be a disaster. So my one message to each and every one is, let's not get into this kind of zone which is of no gain. It's only of loss. So why are we keeping ourselves, holding ourselves back with this kind of leadership or mindset, and we are not doing justice to the whole idea and whole growth of the business? We are just being a disaster. So let's not be that. Let's be a better version. Let's be a better team. Let's be a better Team Eagles leadership, or whatever part of network marketing you guys do. These two things are really going to not do good to you. So my message is, just get rid of it as soon as possible. God bless. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.